USA versus Sweden tonight. Who do you like? It doesn't matter for Sweden. They're done. USA's playing Canada in the finals. But listen, bro, Sweden's tougher than $2 steak tips because every time I look up and they're playing in these games, they're in overtime games. They play you tough. But in the end, Team USA is too hot, George, right? I'm going Team USA here.
Yeah. The thing with Sweden, I mean, they have a lot of skilled skaters. Mika Zibanejad, Jesper Bratt, William Nylander. You know, it's all about how healthy they can be. They're really skilled on the back end on their blue line. And they got some good goaltending in there.
Yep.
But the U.S. just took on the best skating team assembled in the world in Canada. Like Connor McDavid, Nate McKinnon on the same line. Like, what more do you need than that? And they shut them down. They make life difficult up the middle. They play physical. They'll out-hit you. They'll muck it up. And they got the best goalie. Now, Connor Hellebuck's going to take a back seat. They're giving him the night off. Jake Ottinger is playing. Canada punched their ticket into the championship game. This doesn't mean anything to USA. Only thing Sweden can do is go out with some pride. I just still expect USA because, and also with the Tkachuk out, like guys like that, okay, let the depth pieces play. What do you get? How much more do you get from a Dylan Larkin stepping up? Jack Eichel, Brady Tkachuk, Matt Bolt, like all it's star-studded. The goaltending's great. The penalty kill has been fantastic. When they have an extra skater on the ice and have the skate advantage on the power play, it's been good. Look, I don't like USA Sweden. Like I'm just Trav. It's USA Canada again for the Four Nations Trophy. It's USA versus Canada, where USA has won back-to-back World Juniors. So the youths are showing us, hey, we've surpassed you. And now these are the NHL guys. Yeah. And they're going to show you, hey, we've passed you as well. That's what I'm excited about. And it's going to be at TD Garden, bud. We know how special that building is.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is a where were you when? Where were you when the U.S. beat Canada in the Four Nations in TD Garden for a championship? Where were you when? No.
Bro, this USA-Canada final is going to feed families, brother. Like, it's awesome. I agree with you. We both like them to handle the Swedes, and we also both like them to beat Canada again. But, man, that's going to be a tough matchup. And I'll tell you this. I don't think the formula is going to be the same, George. I'm curious your thoughts as we get out of here, because I think this time they're not going to bully Canada. I think they're capable of beating Canada at their own game, too. Team USA is just better. I actually think the final will be a high scoring affair. I'll take Team USA to handle their business still, though. But I think in the end, it's not going to be as physical as that first one was. They bullied Canada in that first game. In this one, I see more of maybe like a 4-3 kind of final, high scoring type of game. But I do see Team USA prevailing. Do you?
I can't see USA winning if it's a 4-3 final because you're playing Canada's game. They have the worst goaltender in Jordan Binnington. And what USA did was, again, I said, they kept it tough up the middle. Everything was on the boards for Canada. And think of the only score that Canada had. Great breakout by Binnington. That's Connor McDavid on the rush all alone, and no one can stop him when he's on full speed with the puck on his stick. No one can do that. But it was very costly turnovers by Canada. So what USA does, they get so suffocating. And they have so many skaters that can play 200 feet. It's a Tkachuk brothers. It's beyond the defenders that they have. But it is the Charlie McAvoys, the Adam Foxes. And it's just being relentless with line after line after line after line of 200-foot skaters. And when you do that and you start pressing and you feel suffocated, and then the clock starts winding down, you have to make plays, that's when you make mistakes. And that's what the game came down to. It was two really costly turnovers, Binnington letting up 2 goals. Both were soft. He's not the best, but when you have a goalie that lets up soft goals, you have to help him out with the 5 skaters in front of him, and they couldn't do that. They could not do that. So I think USA, you got to come with the game same. You got to come with the same game plan. It's not going to be 3 fights in 9 seconds. I think they open up and they go, let's play hockey right away, settle in, get to the game. It's going to be a very difficult 60 minutes, but it's going to be low-scoring. USA wins. They got to beat up the Canadians again. That's the only way they can win.
Thank you for joining us here on Boston Has Entered the Chat. For Travis Thomas and George Malecki. Till next time, we'll see you then. Peace.